tell us, and those are the people that they take right away. Like, that ain't no joke. You don't sit there with chest pain, you'll die, which is what happened in this case. So I find that insane, and absolutely people need to be held responsible. Whoever turned this young woman away, whoever checked her vital signs and didn't see that this was a serious issue needs to be held responsible.
I actually, so
Point
true.
blank period.
And it's sad that we even have to talk about things like this. My friend recently went through this. She was pregnant at 41, so she was already high risk. And this wasn't her first pregnancy, so she knew what she was talking about. She did go to a new clinic because she moved to a different neighborhood. She went in around her 41st week, which she was already past due. And normally, when you're already high risk, you're supposed to have your baby around the 37th through the 39th mark, even if they have to induce just for safety. But her mucus plug had fell out, and she saw the color, and she was like, this isn't normal. I've had babies before. She went in, they turned her away, and they said everything is normal. She trusted the doctors. She then went in the second time that same week and said something just doesn't feel right. They did not give her a sonogram. They just put a fetal heart monitor around her. Didn't even tell her what they discovered at that moment. They just told her kind of like move around a little bit and that they would induce her Monday. She actually went into natural labor Sunday, and she ended up, her child was stillborn. So the baby died. And she went back to the doctors. They did not apologize. And they just shrugged their shoulders. So now she is suing them. So I am happy that she is doing that. But she also wants to spread awareness about this. It's important to vet your doctors, and at the same time, make sure that they have bias training. I didn't even know that that was a thing, because you would think, let's treat everyone the same. But that's not the reality. Nowadays, we have to do that.
They look at money, and that's another reason why we've said this before, that President Obama really pushed to pass the ACA so that everybody in this country would be able to go to a hospital and not, at least have that right as an American to go to the hospital.
And actually, I just read in the Washington Post just a couple days ago, actually, that black women have 3 to 4 times. They are 3 to 4 times more likely to have birthing complications than white women. This is a no.
Because they don't take them seriously.
The highest rate of complications.
Or the highest rate of death as well.
So guess what happened? What there's a spike in right now for women who are able to afford it, doulas. Because they have to go and take the power into their own hands and have the baby.
You have an advocate for you there.
They wouldn't even listen to Serena.
Right.
Okay.
No, like legit, I heard this statistic and I said, well, what does that mean? Is it something, obviously there are some diseases that are in certain cultures more than others. I'm like, is it that sort of thing? I'm like, is it that African-American women are less healthy? They were like, no. They literally were like, people don't take them seriously.
No,
if they're saying,
wait,
there's something wrong with me, I need help. Crazy thing is, Judge Hatchett had a similar situation. I don't know where her lawsuit stands, but her daughter-in-law had a very similar situation. She went in, she had a C-section. She literally told her husband, I don't feel well. The husband went and told the doctors, she does not feel well. They're like, she's fine. What you mean, she's fine? If someone says they don't feel well, they need to be taken seriously. Something needs to be done. And you can't just assume that by someone's race. And sadly, you guys, that young woman passed away. She was totally healthy. And Judge Hatchett did take, they had a lawsuit action. I don't know where it stands again, but
let's
it's
go
a
back
real thing.
over what people should do when they go to the hospital, especially black women.
Black women, yes, specifically.
Try your best to bring someone with you.
Yes,
So that you're not advocating for yourself. 2, make sure that when someone denies you treatment, that you have put it in your chart so that there is basically a paper trail of them not doing what you have asked them to do.
Can I stop you for a second? That is exactly what she did. Thank God there were records that showed that there was actually a faint heartbeat when they did the fetal heart
they never
monitor,
told her.
and they never told
Which
her.
means
they
that
sent her
child
away.
could have been saved because
but now she has a case because of that.
And money don't fix everything, but it can at least, hold people accountable for their inaction.
And if you're in the emergency room and you raise hell,
make noise.
Okay? Make noise.
You have a voice.
So know your
you have
voice.
agency. And really that's the thing. There's just the medical field can be very
Insular.
it can be very insular. It can be very intimidating.
Intimidating,
It's
yes.
doctors. You feel like they know more than me.
Yeah.
You know your body.
Yes.
Yep.
So speak on your body.
Speak
Yes.
on it. All right,
Absolutely.
ladies. Good job.
Love that.